That's right. We're back. Are you guys ready? We're almost done with our E3 conferences. This isn't really even a conference. Actually, Nintendo came out earlier today. They said that their Nintendo Direct is 2 hours long. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
All right.
I was like, what?
You know what though? That would be exciting if they were like, all right, we're gonna play a half an hour of Smash. We're gonna play a half an hour of Metroid. We're gonna play a half an hour of.
Well, they usually do announcements during the Treehouse stuff also.
So, oh yeah, yeah, they're gonna have stuff going on for a while.
This is this is only part, and then they've got obviously the Smash thing, the Splatoon thing.
Yeah, well, apparently the Splatoon thing's been going according to the infographic that's on my screen.
Yeah, it was going yesterday, and then I think today is the finals.
Yeah. Yeah, see, knowing that would have meant that I would have care about Splatoon, and I don't. So
nobody does.
Splatoon's a fine game. It's a fine game.
You done fucked up here, man. I can't defend you.
I haven't put 180 hours into Splatoon 2. I don't know what you're talking about.
Splatoon's a fine game. I just couldn't get into it.
See, and that's what you're saying now, backpedaler.
Yeah, I'm saying that it's a garbage.
That's what I'm doing.
It's a garbage game played by garbage people.
I know. I've been married for this long. I know how to try to backpedal from pissing off a woman. Oh, but
never backpedal. Stand your ground.
So what we got Smash Brothers. We got probably that Yoshi thing.
Yeah, probably that Yoshi thing.
Probably that Metroid thing in some capacity.
Probably maybe the Mario Kart mobile game because everybody has a goddamn mobile game.
That's possible, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if they're still really riding that Animal Crossing tip.
Probably not. But they shut it down yet, so it's already doing better than the other one.
Well, yeah, but that also started before the Animal Crossing thing.
Yeah, that Animal Crossing game was so disappointing.
Did they already come out with their online network for the Switch?
That's presumably going to launch when Smash does.
Yeah, okay. It's this fall. I mean, they already detailed everything that is going on with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say when that launches, they'll bring out what's that called? Super Mario Maker or whatever. Bring that out on the Switch.
I would love that.
I would love it. I don't know how it would work, but I would enjoy it.
I mean, the Wii U game had controller support. Like you could make with a controller, and I mean, it definitely wasn't the ideal way to play that game. But you could do it, so in theory, that's what the same thing it would be on the Switch. It's like, hey, yeah, you can totally just sit on your couch and make it with the Joy-Cons or with the Pro Controller, or you could just pick it up and use your hands, and that's probably the better way to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that would be cool. Yeah, that Yoshi game I imagine comes out this year. Right?
Probably, yeah, probably.
To kind of fill out their.
I mean, the Kirby one came out pretty fast. It seemed like so. Yeah, like that makes sense.
Another game that was fine. That game was fine.
Okay, so now you're pissing me off.
What? You don't think that game was fine? You think the game?
I thought that game was better than fine.
Okay.
No bad games.
Didn't say bad. Hey, that last boss in Kirby is pretty great. I wish there was more of that in that game.
You don't want the Kirby game to be a Kirby game? This kid a hater. This is just a hater. Hating on Kirby.
Hey, I would go out to wager that I've played more of that Kirby game than you have because my kids were addicted to that game for like a solid 2 months.
Fight.
Oh, I mean, I went through the whole thing and did the whole fucking... Yeah, like, I've done a shitload in that game. I don't know how many hours I put into it, but...
That's it. Let's pull out.
I couldn't compare my hour count to your hour count because somebody hasn't added me on their friends list.
You know what? This is exclusive friends list so far. I haven't let anyone in.
It's a very exclusive list.
It's very exclusive.
We're at capacity.
All right, here we go.
Here we
go. The clicking sound is great. That's whoever came up with that is a genius.
Is this Armored Core? I'm digging this.
What in the world? I'm wondering if this is a new Armored Core game. No, Damon.
from Platinum Game. No.
This is reminding me a lot of Platinum.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Platinum did Armored Core.
Did they?
I believe so. I may be wrong. Let me look this up here.
It's weird that the robot things
okay.
are holding guns. Like, couldn't you just put the gun on the arm?
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's the Voltron thing, where he has a sword. It's like, just use your arm to slice that shit off.
Is this?
Damon,
so that's like the Senran Kagura studio. So those robots are gonna have titties.
Cool. 35, 64.
天の聖杯滅の存在があった次のターゲットはイーガに決めるなぜ世界を破壊する
What in the world?
気づいてるんじゃないか破壊したがってるの
は人間だと
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
天の聖杯
Yeah.
滅の討伐だどうだろう僕らにその力貸してもらえないだろうか
ひょっとして怒ってる滅の討伐のこと
国民を守るための戦いに身を置けるなら本望だ
君に頼みたいことはただ一つあの滅を葬り去ってもらうことなのだから
一体何の目的で
別に退屈しのぎだよただの
ふざけてるの
Where's the DLC? Because this looks like this is. There's a decent amount here. They're showing gameplay wise.
これが天の聖杯同士の激突
お前いい目をしてるな
I didn't play the Xenoblade.
Okay, so the DLC for Xenoblade?
Yeah.
Or an expanded version?
When we launched Nintendo Switch, our vision was a home system you could play together anytime, anywhere. 2 detachable Joy-Con controllers, countless play possibilities. From day one, all of you have shown the world what that means. Whether playing at home or on the go, from low to on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you next? To a smashing invitational cheered by fans and challengers? Or on a journey through verdant fields and viridian cities in a timeless quest to catch them all?
Are we actually showing that Eevee? Oh, really?
A few weeks ago, we showed you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. A brand new Pokemon adventure through the vibrant Kanto region.
Yeah, I mean,
where your partner, Pikachu or Eevee, is
This seems really weird to be showing this in E3 when we had an event like very recently to show this thing off.
As you like,
yeah, but Pokemon is huge.
Or for the first time in this series, catch or battle Pokemon on one system with a friend. You can even transfer a Pokemon into the game from Pokemon Go. This is a Pokeball Plus. You can use it like a Joy-Con controller with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, or play the entire game with it alone. You can put a Pokemon into the Pokeball Plus, then bring it with you. Sounds like there's already one inside. It's the mythical Pokemon Mew. Mew comes exclusive with every Pokeball Plus.
Wow, that's some bullshit.
It can join you on your journey through the game. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And the Pokeball Plus.
That's a macro transaction.
Discover new friends and challenges as you explore this mysterious and enchanting world. Wherever you go, with whoever you like, only on Nintendo Switch. Now, let's check out something else we can't wait to show you.
Okay, you ready for this?
I guess they had an announcement there.
Right. Okay, so is this Smash?
Don't even think about it.
Oh no!
I'm like 30 seconds behind.
Yes. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Oh,
y'all, you talk about haters. Now we got haters.
You gotta change it up, though.
yeah, I hate bad games. You're
It's a
right,
good game,
I
though.
do.
What in the world is going on here? No, I don't have multiple switches.
Ready? Do it.
Oh.
Game on.
Mario Party.
Nothing else, it means that we're getting more Giant Bomb content.
Okay, what do you...
Let's do another one.
Are you guys ready to do this?
Hang on this one. Fast inside.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
One more. One more.
We should do one more.
And they got rid of the car, which was the only thing that made these games actually fast.
Oh, that ruined Mario Party. I mean, it didn't ruin it. It was mediocre, but no, they needed to go back to real Mario Party.
Now it's cooking, Mama.
What was that?
Boy, I really want to see the Giant Bomb stream of this afterwards. It's...
Yes.
Long ago, the divine Ceros received a revelation from the goddess.
Well, I see. I have a different relationship with Mario Party than you guys because my kids really like Mario
Now,
Party.
the goddess watches over Fodlan from her
Is
kingdom
that Fire Emblem thing?
as the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
I first read that as Fire Emblem Tree Houses, and I was really confused.
Give me orders. It's time to measure your worth as an instructor.
Now I'm imagining a game where, like, it's the Fire Emblem, except they're little kids and they're, like, play fighting, hiding in their tree houses, imagining everything.
Crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain order. But they're wrong, teacher. The crests are to blame.
I have never played any of these Fire Emblem games.
Misread that as Edgelord.
Reach for my hand, I soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish home. Do you dare to walk this path with me? One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or never.
Has that been what Fire Emblem games have been? Is that like they're commanding like groups of units? I thought it was always just like heroes.
Promise me that you won't forget me.
No?
Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
But they were just like outside. Like, where? How do they get the internet? Play anywhere. Like an ad hoc version or a mode.
Oh shit.
I can't wait to drop off the battle bus
That's cool.
and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite. And on Nintendo Switch, you can have the complete Battle Royale experience, whether playing together online with friends in the same room or around the world.
Okay.
Available at 10 a.m. Pacific time today. Nintendo Switch, a home console where you can access a full range of games content, including a wealth of groundbreaking games from our independent development community. Your support for indie games on Nintendo
Stardew,
Switch
Celeste,
has been
Shovel Knight,
inspiring. And to all of you,
Steam
as well
World.
as all of the developers behind these rich and varied experiences, from all of us here at Nintendo, thank you.
Stay at 10 a.m.
Let's pull back
Fortnite.
the curtain on a few more, including two we're showing for the
Okay,
first
so
time
that leak
here
list
today.
was right. That leak
Aspiring
list was
chefs,
totally right.
ready your
Is that
favorites,
okay?
Pots and cutting
Oh,
boards
God.
in Overcooked 2, a sequel that's brimming with more recipes, characters, kitchens, and white-knuckle mayhem. Prepare for the ultimate cook-off with new features like the ability to throw ingredients, kitchens that can change on the fly.
Oh no, that
and
sounds.
with
Don't
Nintendo
throw
Switch,
ingredients. That sounds
the
terrible.
opportunity to bake,
The game is
barbecue,
chaotic enough as it
or broil
is.
with another player in wireless, local, and online play. Save the world from clumsy cooking when Team 17's frantic food juggler arrives on August 7th. Hop on a
Yep,
sleigh,
that
board
list was
race,
totally
or wipe
legit.
out
So we're
the
gonna
enemy's
see.
queen to
That's
claim
super
victory
soon.
in
We're
Killer
gonna be
Queen
seeing
redesigned from the ground up.
Uh,
Liquid Bit and Bumble Bear Games
Fighter Z.
acclaimed arcade extravaganza that became a multiplayer phenomenon is coming to Nintendo Switch. And for the first time on console,
I don't know. I
two
don't know if
teams
that's
of
a
up to 4 each
if that's an
can square
announcement for
off
this
in
direct.
exciting battles. Play it first on Nintendo Switch later this year. And finally, venture through the mysterious subterranean
yeah.
landscapes of a
Sure.
vast, forgotten kingdom in Teen Cherry's Hollow Knight, an action-adventure filled with gripping combat and haunting secrets. Hand-drawn characters and sublime scenery abound in this sweeping platformer that offers endless hours of intricate exploration. We revealed earlier this year that Hollow Knight was coming to Nintendo Switch, and I'm
Today?
pleased to announce that the game, packed with all the previous downloadable
Yeah,
content,
okay.
is available on the Nintendo eShop starting today. These are just a few of the terrific indie games you can play in the months ahead. After this presentation, stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from the E3 show floor, where our Nintendo game experts will give you a closer look at some of these games and more. And I personally cannot wait to watch as intrepid challengers test their mettle in our Splatoon 2 World Championship and Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. The action starts immediately following Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been looking forward to. Octopath Traveler from Square Enix is coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th. And you can
Yeah, there
download
was
a brand
a
new
game.
demo for the game from
God,
the
it
Nintendo
reported
eShop
that I
on
think
June
yesterday
14th.
that there was going to be a new demo.
Now, let's
Oh,
take
cool.
another action-packed look at some more experiences coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
Wow, even the Nintendo leaks this year were right, which is very rare.
Starlink! You know, I thought that Minecraft was already out a while ago, and I was looking on the eShop the other day, and I saw that it said coming soon, and I was very surprised to see that it wasn't already out.
Okay, yep. Yep, that was all correct. Oh, that doesn't sound very great at all.
Third parties are back on Nintendo now that they're popular again.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so it's August. Well, that's sooner than I was expecting.
Wolfenstein.
Oh wow, that's really soon for Wolfenstein. Oh, that's right. The World Ends With You is coming out. I remember them talking about that.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time. Every time I see that, I can't help but smile. At Nintendo,
Smiling because
we
of the
approach
money he's
development
making.
with the goal of delivering new and unique games to surprise people all over the world. And we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today we share just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch. Now, it's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over
Wow,
to
is
someone
that it?
who
Is
you
this...
know.
Yeah, this looks like the...
Is this the extent of the...
Hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch. As you may know, Super Smash Bros.
In a
Is
super
an
way.
action game about smashing beloved game characters off the screen. Many fighters have appeared in this series.
Funny joke.
I'm sure you're all eager to find out who will be joining the
Yeah.
roster this time.
Super Smash Kirby.
So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game. The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Okay.
Please take a look.
What? Mario?
That's a surprise.
And Metroid's in it.
That's a Breath of the Wild stage.
Yep. I mean, it's Breath of the Wild Mario, or Link.
Oh, wow.
I'm surprised it's not Breath of the Wild Zelda.
Yeah, that's not as bad.
Meta Knight.
Hey,
Oh,
they're
shit.
back.
Huh. Get some Splatoon in there. Wii Fit Trip.
Kyle, if you've been talking, we haven't heard like anything from you. Just as an FYI.
I think he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
I think he is.
No.
It says he's out.
Cloud. That's cool.
Oh shit! Nintendo's doing more with Snake than Konami is.
There's Roy.
So are we even streaming?
No, we are.
We are still streaming.
You guys can't hear me. Why couldn't you hear me? That was weird.
I don't know. Why couldn't we hear you?
Makes sense why you guys are being a-holes and not answering me.
Yeah, it's our fault that we couldn't hear you. Obviously.
Duck Hunt was in there? Was he?
Yeah, Duck Hunt was in there.
Yeah, Duck Hunt was in. He was in 4.
Okay, so these are still things that have been in here before. Okay.
Yeah. Snake coming back is a pretty big deal.
Well, yeah, sure. So wow, there's a lot of characters in this Smash.
Pac-Man.
Wolf is back? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they said that everyone's here, so I gotta assume that it's all the characters, which is wild. Ultimate, okay.
There wasn't anyone new in that montage.
No, but there was a lot of people who have been gone from the last one.
Sure.
Or,
Oh
like,
yeah,
since,
that were there for one. That were there for one game or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Trainer was in the last one. Pokemon Trainer wasn't in the last one.
Yeah.
Ice Climbers weren't in the last one.
That's right.
Yeah,
Every
Cloud,
fighter in Super
Bayo,
Smash Bros.
Ryu,
history
those were all
is going to
DLCs for 4.
Every fighter ever.
Indeed, absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever
Kid Link.
is in this
That's
game.
that's
Whether
great.
they
Well,
were
yeah, they
only
showed
in
Kid Link
DLC
and
or
Toon
only appeared once in the
as
past.
2 distinct
We
characters.
believe that's
That's
what
cool.
players want, so we made the impossible possible. Any way you slice it, this one has the most Smash for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again, worlds will
That's
collide.
insane.
Even so, your
Oh,
starting
what?
roster
Wow.
may be as small as the original Nintendo 64 game. We've streamlined the conditions for unlocking fighters,
What?
and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular characters to your side.
So are we?
8-player battle
Rosalina.
So are they not all going to be available at launch?
Many different fighters.
I think you just have to unlock them.
No, they're gonna streamline. So kind of like in Mario Maker, it's like, hey, you need to play 5 hours and then you'll unlock your next character.
Yeah.
I hope. That's dumb. I hope. Just unlock it.
Mario
there he
is
is.
easy to use, but we did add a little something for someone from his
Not the
latest
dress,
adventure.
huh?
He can also wear his
Cowards.
wedding and builder outfits.
Huh.
Link dons his
Breath
champion's
of the
tunic
Wild.
from The Legend of Zelda:
Oh, nice.
Breath of the Wild. His bombs are now remotely detonated, and his final
Oh,
smash
he-
unleashes ancient arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar Tunic of the Wild. Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back. Work together with Nana. Once she's gone, you're in serious trouble. Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now you can use both versions for the first time. The 2 different versions are even voiced
No,
a
I
little
don't
different.
actually.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
We now have the
Yeah!
version, complete with a heart-shaped tail. Did you notice Pikachu Libre is a girl? Fox's
That's
design
sexist.
is now based on Star Fox.
I didn't
You're
know.
gonna have to use the Wii U pad though in order to use it, and the screen.
This
You have to
time's
help
final
Slippy's
smashes
uncle
are
in
straight
order
to the
to-
point, so you can get right back to fighting. Falco's final smash features an unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's.
The landmaster. But you said
Either
everyone
way,
was
the
here.
Landmaster has been retired. In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents, just like in his original game appearances. It's a small touch that reduces accidental command inputs. Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in midair. You can cancel with jump or dodge, but you'll be open to attack.
So there's still.
Marth's dancing blade
Is this a new game? Is this a I still not really answering that.
This looks like this is a new thing.
In English.
But they are adding in everything.
Backed by popular demand, veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray. It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream matches come true. Of course,
has it really been 10 years?
Back too.
Jesus.
Yeah.
King DDD
That's
Final
the
Smash
Wii one.
Where he unleashes missiles and a jet hammer.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
I wonder if Hater is gonna voice him.
Pichu is also returning from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Its electric shock still damaged itself too.
I mean, they could just be using whatever they had for the Wii version. Was that Hater?
Yeah.
In The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Zelda's more into
Yeah, it was.
research
It
and
was.
fighting,
Well,
so
they
the
also had
designers
the
from
like
The Legend of
specific
Zelda
voice
made between
clips,
Zelda
like
is much
to
more
talk
elegant
about
and
each
legal than
fighter
other
with
fighters,
David Hayter.
So we made sure you wouldn't underestimate.
So you wouldn't be able to
energetic
do that here.
Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom. Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either you're too slow or he's lightning fast. Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around. Looping around the stage sounds just like
I don't even remember Pac-Man being in Smash.
Are you in the last one?
Trainer's back.
Yeah, I think that's from the.
And Charizard.
He was in 4.
You can change Pokemon during battle, and this time there's no penalty for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main. Also, you can play as a female trainer for the first time.
Oh, that's not historically accurate to Smash Bros.
Some fighters, like Captain Falcon, trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks
Well, I
in
really care
one-on-one
about
fights.
the cyborg arm.
And of course, his hazardous Big Blue stage is making a return.
Dude.
Nice. That's a good stage.
Just like before, you can play as Cloud in his Final
Why
Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume. Now you can see his limit gauge near his damage percentage at all times. Special displays are available for certain other fighters too. For example, you can see how much longer Robin can use Levin Sword and Tomes.
Oh, good shit.
For Villager, we made it easier to see what you've pocketed. Between the male and female versions, there are 8 different villagers.
See, I don't. All these things talk about they're like talking about like minor enhancements.
He's now as big as Bowser from the Yoshi's Island game.
Yeah, minor gameplay stuff.
I don't know. Like I think this is probably big stuff for the people who are playing that stuff competitively.
Yeah.
His transformation
Sure.
more full of character
And that's
than
the people that.
But not as big as like a brand new
from Super Smash
game in the
Bros.
series.
Making a comeback that makes 3 links for the first time. Lon Lon Milk, anyone? After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves have received a significant upgrade. Kirby is his usual puffy self, but we've added a little something to his stone ability. He has a copy ability for every fighter, so the more fighters we have, the more challenging he becomes to develop.
Oh, that's cheating. I like it.
Shulk used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts, but now you can choose a specific one with a button press and a quick directional tilt. Sure is handy to change arts on the fly. We also added Fiora to his final smash.
Nando!
Ganondorf rises again, returning to his popular design from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And for his final smash, he becomes Demon King Ganon.
They've grown up.
Mii Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options. We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play.
Online battles in the future? I would hope.
That's a really
3 sacred treasures.
So the
weirdly specific way to say that.
No, I think they're like they're almost talking like the Mii's won't be available for online play.
Samus's final smash called in her gunship.
For some reason.
But why wouldn't all the players be available for online play?
Do Mii still exist on the Switch?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
But don't worry.
I do? Where? I don't have a Mii.
Oh yeah, no, they exist. You kind of got to go into a couple. They are there.
2 games are both available. Listen closely, and you'll hear differences in the sound effects.
But I mean, is it something of like?
It seems we have
every time you would connect to an online game, you would have to download the Mii data of the people that you're playing as. So it's just easier to not do that. So only the stock characters you can do that with.
Well, no, but the Mii characters are just generic Mii fighters. Like they're not your specific Mii's, right?
I think that's the implication there. I think is they are your Mii fighter. It is your Mii. Otherwise, why would they say like we're trying to work on getting them for online play if they weren't your Mii?
Like the 3 ones they showed were like the generic ones they make it Amiibo, but it's it's whatever Mii you want. So if you want to be Arm Cannon Hitler, because it's the internet and we can't have anything fun, then you know.
Yeah.
Likewise, Lucas's final smash features Kumatora and Boney. At first glance,
like Iris, like she doesn't. Yes.
But her face has a new look. I wavered a bit on whether to change it, but it was a request from the Wii Fit developers. We've included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. And for his final smash, say hello to Proto Man and Bass. Palutena's special attacks have been streamlined this time around.
Yeah, I assume they're going to talk more about this stuff at the Treehouse.
Rob has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering. Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina and Dark Pit's numbers? Each of these fighters are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little different.
Instead of just clones.
Call them Echo Fighters. Allow me to introduce a brand new Echo Fighter.
Oh God damn it.
Daisy joins the roster as Peach's Echo Fighter. She fights in a similar manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy. Have fun playing as your
Daisy rides the special bus in.
All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands. I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups.
There could be, or there is?
No, there could be. I mean, you know, we haven't sat down and counted, but the problem, yeah, it's probably.
Like, bitch, you're making it. Tell me.
Inkling is a completely new addition to the roster. If you ink opponents,
oh right, the Inklings are new. I forgot because they had announced it previously. I just forgot that they weren't in the last one.
Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special attacks. The Splatter Shot, Splat Bomb, Splat Roller, and the final smash, Killer Whale. You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding. Inkling Boy also debuts alongside Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8 have their own outfits.
Oh yeah.
And each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright. By the way, we added in the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy. During their live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen. While we're on the topic of assist trophies, let me share some additional information. As you may know, assist trophies lend helpful support.
They're spending the same amount of time on Smash that they did everything else.
Damage, and now you get
they are spending a lot of time on this. I'm considering that they're going to have that entire invitational. I'm kind of surprised they're spending this much time.
Maybe an unexpected.
Oh, hey, Bomberman.
Bomb your battle.
That's weird. You're not just a character.
It's him.
Yeah, that is.
There's a wide
he could be a character.
More than 50 of them appear in the game. Of course, we're also adding even more Pokemon and items. We can't wait to show you.
Oh.
There are a variety of stages available
Dios
in this game
mío.
as well,
Everything
including a
about
massive
the game.
list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them all. The graphics have been improved as well. Let's get a look at some
Well, I would
stages
hope
from
so.
various games.
Spirit Train is the sequel to Soul Plane.
We got Snoop for this one too.
Snoop is confirmed as the new playable character in Smash. Okay.
Snoop for Smash. Snooper Smash Brothers, if you will.
Oh. God damn it, old man.
That's a cool level.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost like they specifically designed one that could be used well for tournaments.
Yeah.
All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too. These versions hover above an abyss. Their sizes and terrain are all the same, so savor the simplicity of music and backgrounds from your favorite series.
Okay, yeah, so it's specifically designed for that.
Let's take a sneak peek
For all
at
of
the
them.
new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles.
Yeah, I think that was in 4 also, right?
Okay. I mean, it's a good thing, you know, like one thing that's, you know, watching like Melee really got boring seeing that same screen every single or same level every single time.
However, if you dodge too much, even on the ground, you'll be wide open to attack, and your duration of intangibility gets shorter. You can execute short hop attacks by pressing the A button and jump at any time. Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons just like the previous game. A perfect shield occurs when you release the shield button. Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully. For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers
Oh
of
my
players.
god, we added decimal
This
points
should
to
help
our
ensure
damage
that the action
percentage.
is well-paced.
Apparently.
In a
Nice.
timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light. Better do something, or no victory pose for you. We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, yeah?
Get that GameCube controller out here.
How would you like to buy a game controller again?
Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros.
Again.
For many of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention, all Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well. In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series. Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred. We hope you're as excited
transfer your data from previous titles. I'm sure that will just go flawlessly.
Flawlessly.
Nintendo's great at that stuff.
We made including every single fighter ever.
I mean, if it's all data that's stored in the amiibo, like they have their way they do it with the Wii U version.
However,
So I'm
we do
actually
have
sure
one more announcement. Please take a look.
because that's all.
Sure, yeah, I guess, yeah. If it's just on the amiibo, I didn't think of that. I don't trust them to do it online, so yeah. Who are they adding? Who's the big new surprise character?
We finally get. We're getting Ridley in this shit, ain't we?
Yep. Yes, you are.
Y'all bitched and moaned.
Scorpion?
Nah, it's Ridley.
No, Ridley's got that too.
Yeah, it's definitely Ridley. Mario's dead. Mega Man's dead.
Finally.
Now shut the fuck up about him.
Hmm.
We're sick of hearing you. We still don't have Waluigi though, which is, incredibly disappointing.
He was an assist trophy.
Yeah, but he should be an actual playable character.
I know.
They should have just got it out of the way and called it Super Smash Bros. Infinite or Eternal.
Wow. Not gonna be at the same time that their online thing launches.
No, because that was in November, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They gotta get that shit working before they have a game that everyone wants to play online.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to.
That was a lot of info about Smash.
Yeah, that was
E3.
That was the
20-something minutes on Smash.
I'm still like wondering if they're gonna have like the single-player mode stuff. I don't,
as well as our fans in Japan.
Because stuff on 3DS was pretty good.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I feel they have to have single player stuff if you're gonna have to unlock all the fighters.
I don't know how they're doing that. They never really explained it. They just said it's streamlined.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to overwhelm you by having you have too much choice out of the gate.
The Costco approach.
Because God, yeah, what I mean, it's like 60-something fighters. Like that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a huge roster of. I love that they're talking about the, what did they call it, the Echo Fighters. Like, oh, Daisy is an Echo Fighter of Peach. Are they gonna call like Falcon an Echo Fighter of Fox? Because that's all he is. It's just the same moveset with just slight variations.
Look. We're sick of people calling other players clones. They're now Echo Fighters.
They got it. Yeah, I am surprised that they didn't show anything off of that Yoshi game at all. Must be farther away then, because they showed that.
It might be in the treehouse also.
Yeah, but it's just weird either way. Like that was, that was when they had. Whatever their last big Nintendo Direct one, at least the one that I remember, was from earlier this year, before, like right around when Kirby was coming out, and that was one of the. I remember them showing off Yoshi, in that, and so you would have thought that would have been, like the same thing. Like if they dedicated time to announce that you can buy $30 to get, pay $30 to get Mew in Pokemon Let's Go. So I think it's
like 50 actually. It's 50 or 60. It's super gross.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically it's a controller, but it's a bad controller, so it shouldn't cost that much.
No, it shouldn't.
Sheesh. Okay.
For this one game.
Okay. Anyways, if they're spending time on like making that like little announcement and kind of rehashing everything they said when they announced Pokemon Let's Go, like you would have thought a Yoshi trailer with 2019 on it or something like that would have been part of that mix. Yeah, and so I guess Nintendo's other big game for the fall is Mario Party. That's really
yeah, right. They said September, October for that.
I want to say it was October 8th. So you have Smash, you have Pokemon, and then you have Mario Party. That's what Nintendo's got for the fall. And then I mean they have a bunch of stuff coming out up to that.
Still significantly more than Microsoft has. So.
I mean they have more than one game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, and then you got, tennis is out in like a week and a half.
Yeah.
They're gonna have Captain Toad. There's games coming out for sure.
When is Bayonetta 3 coming out?
Don't know. Probably 2019.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So look at the screen right here. The screen does not have that many people on that character select screen. That was weird, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how they're. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're doing the unlocking. But it's I still feel like I have a lot of questions, and there's probably going to be another direct that is all going to be about this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean that's one of the nice things about what Nintendo does as far as their kind of ongoing discussion about their games is they'll just hold a direct that it's just about that one game, and it's like, hey, if you're interested in this game, great, watch it. If you're not, then whatever. They're really good about stuff like that. What is they've got Mario and Ridley doing this weird dance? But yeah.
No.
That's Nintendo. They didn't. Yeah, there's nothing. I guess a Mario Party. And it's a new title that's coming out this year. I don't know if it's necessarily surprising that there's a Mario Party coming out for the Switch. But wasn't really much else in the way of surprises. I mean, I guess you could look at Overcooked 2 as a surprise, although it was leaked, so it was pretty confirmed. And and like you said, Adam, everything from that leak was true. Dragon Ball, Fortnite, Overcooked, all that stuff. Nintendo's
downloading Fortnite right now on my Switch.
I'm sorry, that's not available until 10 a.m. So
no, it's downloading.
Nope, I'm pretty sure Reggie said 10 a.m. So you can't. If you're downloading now, you must be a hacker.
Downloading until 10 a.m.
I mean, that's probably true. Yeah, the thing that was weird about that Fortnite thing was that they kind of did the hey, play it anywhere, which. That has to be an online only thing. They didn't talk about adding any type of local multiplayer ad hoc option. Although that would be an interesting way to do it. I don't know how you obviously you're never gonna find hundreds of people with Switches. But
got this room full of 100 people.
Okay, real battle royale. It's like, oh, you lost in Fortnite. You have to leave this room now. Sorry, you have to walk away.
Your Switch explodes.
Don't. Nintendo would be okay with that because they'd be like, oh no, you have to buy another Switch. So that's unfortunate for you.
It's like really, a Japan-only game mode or something.
Really unfortunate for you. Oh yeah, the Nintendo stuff looked good. I don't really care for. I didn't care for the most recent Smash. So I'll be curious to see if I can get into this one because it doesn't. I mean, that's the thing is it doesn't. It seems like they're definitely adding a lot of stuff to it in the form of characters and stages, but like mechanically, it doesn't really seem like they're changing much from the Super Smash Brothers U. What was that one called? I don't know what it was called.
4.
Was it? They just called that 4? Okay.
Super Smash Brothers 4 Switch or 4 Wii U and 4 3DS.
Oh yeah, I forgot it came out with 3D.
Yeah. But I mean, mechanically, like, they're not talking like big sweeping changes to like how that game plays compared to that version of it. They're just talking about all the little things that they are changing. Which, when you add all those little things up, there might be 10,000 things that have changed. They're not sure.
Might be 7, might be 10,000. Who can know?
I think they announced like 100 in just this stream, so it's probably more than 7. I mean, it's kind of what we were saying last year. Like, Nintendo got 2 of their big dogs out of the way with Mario and Zelda, and you kind of in the second year, and it's definitely like it's gonna have less of an exciting reach for people that that want those like classic single player Nintendo games. This is not necessarily the year for you, unless you feel like playing Captain Toad again. Yeah. or playing Captain Toad for the first time, which I imagine will also happen for a lot of people.
Wii U. Yeah.
All right. I think that's going to call it for this Nintendo stream. They're just going to keep playing Smash Brothers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they'll probably have more stuff that they'll announce in their Treehouse streams, but we're going to go ahead and call this one. And we will see you guys whenever we do our podcasts, our actual E3 recap podcast, whenever that's going to be. But we'll see y'all later.